and let's have a good Monday. If you are new to oh, if you are new to the channel, please hit the like, subscribe, share button. Come on in, we are here. I'm just a crazy girl who's navigating life, okay, life as we know it. So this video will be on a Netflix film or movie that I watched this past weekend, and I was talking about it with my friends, and I was like, you know what? When I really thought about the process of the movie and stuff like that, I really felt at one with it, and I just wanted to come and share my little tidbits, my review, and I want y'all to please go watch The Descendants or the Descendant on Netflix. It is about a small town that's kind of by Mobile, Alabama, but it's called Africa Town. It used to be called Plateau, and it's basically like the last slave ship that came over from Africa. They had brought these slaves when once slavery was ended, and they was like, yeah, you know, we can still bring slaves over here, and they're the last known boat to come to America, and it's the ancestors who basically told the younger generations their history of what they knew and what they could salvage. And Zora Neale Hurston went and the Barracoons. I really want to go and read that book. I really want to go read the book. And all this happened in 2019, 2020, 2020, and now they having they're about to open up a museum. They, you know, it was about this mysterious like folklore, which was true, about the boat and how the boat crashed, and the boat probably had treasure or riches. And a lot of people was like, we don't want to find the boat because of the treasure and riches. We want to find the boat because of our history. Their ancestors was brought over here in slavery, and they just been raised around this small town, African town, because it was Africans with their own language and stuff like that. And it took a lot of brave people to talk what they knew, and a lot of old ancestors that say, you know, their history and tell the younger generation. So for me, where I was just like, wow, this it was very powerful. It was riveting, and it was just like, wow, to know that this is happening in modern day. That you still, you know, the ancestors are still looking for answers of who they are, where they came from, and what the people had to endure. Amazing film. And I always come on here talking about foolishness, dating, and foolishness, but no, we're gonna talk about something real, and I want y'all to go and watch the movie. I'm gonna show a picture of it. And so the boat name was Clotilda. And a lot of people from that town, all the all the and the children and children, and they had like a little cemetery in Cujo. Cujo was very detrimental, not detrimental, but it was influential to this whole story, and how, you know, Zora Neale Hurston basically went and interviewed him and have um videos of him and hearing his voice. Like, it is a story, and I don't want to give the story away. Just know they finally boat. Clotilda happened. The Mayer family was a part of it. All type of background, and they were just like, but what kind of reparations could we get? Because the man who did it done long gone. He done meet he maker, but they were saying how that his family is getting the not the remnants, but they rich because of what their ancestors did back then. Because a slave boat of 100 people was like $150,000 back then, and he literally had them be dropped off at his estate while he was watching and laughing like haha. And these people spent 3 weeks there, and then split up to three groups, and then that's how come they inhabit Plateau. And just to know that it happened right here from Africa all the way here to Mobile, well, Alabama. Crazy. I want y'all to to just know that it's a crazy film. Yes, I'm here. I'm over here. I'm over here. So it came out October 21st. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I gotta go watch. And just to hear the story from their mouth, and when they found the boat, and people were just so moved with touching a piece of the boat, and crying because you found your history, you found your place in life. And I know for me, like my great grandmother told my aunt some of the stories from, when of the different songs that they used to sing. Because my great great grandmother was born in 1901 and my grandmother was born in 1932. So there's a lot of richness, and I feel like a lot of the older Caribbean generation never passed down stories from one mouth to one mouth, and so when you sit back and I had a lot of times where I listened to my grandmother talk, and her stories was there was a wide range of stories, but it was also informative just to share that time with your elder, and not knowing that life is not guaranteed and you might not have them around. But I had some good times just laying down with my grandmother, and she'll go ahead and give me a story or two about her grandmother. And I highlight the one main one that has, she's like, today's my mother's birthday. And her grandmother asked her, how you know that? Why you know that? And she's like, because my mother told me. She's like, pick me talk too much. Like, that is a story that I could be like, And then she used to have spots. I have spots like, light price spots, like how the model, but I have it like on press. So, when my grandmother saw me and I saw that I had that, she was like, her grandmother hands was like that. So that's what I know little tidbits, but I don't know a lot. But just know that this movie on Netflix will have you just in awe, and have you was like, it is a blessing to know who you are, and to know where you come from, and to know where you're going. And a lot of people out here don't have that. And I'm glad that these people really found that, because I just want y'all to watch it. The Descendant on Netflix is a must-see. I know I be coming over here from scratch, from, selling Tampa, but this one is the one that we all, as everybody, black, white, Indian, purple, yellow, green, go and watch it. Watch. Because slavery has some real bad, not karma and juju, but, just bad inferences. Go watch it. Y'all enjoy your Monday and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.